Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Georgia, right? I've always had a fascination of this country when I was a wee little American, right? And I was like, oh, wait, you mean the state was a kingdom before? And I grew up and it wasn't like that. So I said, I'm gonna play a game. I've been put too much for honor slop on the channel and I just need to mix it up, right? So this is Georgia, right? And have I ever played this before? No, I have not, but we're just going to get in there and get into it, right? And with that being said, we have no government reforms, right? We have no rivals yet but we can rival, and I need to set goals for myself, and so for me doing so, I thought I can take care of the entire Caucasus, right? I'm clicking all the ones, but the entire Caucasus. I'm basically going to try to take care of it, and over maybe a little bit into Persia, maybe a bit into it, uh, trying to avoid, Timur whenever he arrives. Now, there is a thing called the Khanate, but, we are Orthodox and we are Georgian, and we are also not a member, I would say, or not a descendant of the Ilkhanate, which is used to be a Mongolian whatever. We are lacking crown power, so autocracy. So definitely agriculture cultivation because I want more food in general. Now we got our first event called a Mongol expulsion, basically, which is we get stability, it gets prosperity, or we get rid of these elaborate court life and royal marriage, and that's basically expulsing all the Mongols. But these are not bad privileges, right? These are not bad privileges at all, right? Royal rights makes it so you can at least marry off your useless siblings to the nobles, and at least try to keep your lineage alive if they're males. If they're not, good luck. You're gonna lose your lineage, and it's really hard to keep your dynasty. Well, because when it's hard, man. So I'm just gonna do this. We get 5 legitimacy. I'm gonna give another privilege. Now, I always like to somewhat min-max these privileges to basically memorial courts. This could be really good. This could be really good. Extra 5% tax efficiency. We could get extra bit of tax from the nobles, though they're not that rich. But more tax, more money means more profit. More profit. Our next event is a correspondence with the Sultan, right? And this is like this is a letter to the King of Egypt. What is going on? I don't want to send them a letter. I don't want to send them a letter. What is this about? Sphinx, period, great necessity, the Memluk, demand host Christian people will leverage. Okay, so send them a letter. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this. With looking at, so basically, the Egyptian response looks like he is positive. Would you look at that? Nice. Enter an alliance. I enter an alliance. Egypt enters an alliance with me. You know what that means. You know what that means. I could go to war with Jaheralids. uh, Attack threatening rival. Claims on province. Destroy enemy. Make tribute to. Refuse false claimant. Holy CBs! I didn't know Georgia could get so many CBs, right? And we have an alliance. Now it's come time to our first parliament, and genuinely having the Mountain Pass Charter is really good because for the next 10 years we get so much proximity through the mountains, and this terrain itself is just literally mountains and hills. I do want this to pass, but I also want to change some policies as well. So we want to change laws to distribute power. What is this? Office of Ifrizi. Crown power. Ooh, nobility in already 20 more percent. That is really good for the extra crown power. And the nobility impact, so we can actually change more laws. So I know regulations of the royal court. That's actually really good. This is actually really good for the monthly legitimacy. That's awesome. So yeah, combine patriarchy for the extra influence. I do want to get no censorship, so we get heathen beliefs and heretical beliefs. It'll help for us conquering later. Itinerant court. for the proximity through land. That's really good. And we changed a lot of stuff. Oh no, my camera's going bad. I gotta turn it off. Well, the camera is unfortunately no longer on, so I guess I could freely do whatever now at this point. And I was hoping for this event to proc, and it finally did. And we got the attacks against the country of Servian, and that's one of the historical events. I have a mod for this to actually see what is available and what's upcoming, right? And we finally got the one that's fire campaign against the Servian, which gives us a free Caucasus belly CB. That's why I didn't want to declare any war, because I knew we were gonna get one free against this dude, and they don't really have that many allies, right? It's just the RAS people. And they don't have that big of an army, so I'm not that worried about it. So let's literally be war. We're gonna go ahead and declare war. I gotta raise my levies. I don't have a professional army. I gotta raise my levies. Whoops. And it's completely stacked wipe. Not even to show it. Like, so nice. And we got the actual Legacy of St. George mission tree done, which is very nice. So basically, heavy cavalry infantry power, 10% unlocked. Obviously, I'm gonna go for admin. Admin is where it's at, and we are just conquering these. After a couple of years, they finally capitulated. We took their capital. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we're just gonna go for a full annex and get that money. Now I could go for here and also like no, I can't. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. I was thinking I can get like milk something from them, but I'm just not gonna do so. Right? I just clicked off. It curses me and my not thinking 5 of these guys, right? We have this one and this one. I don't know which one is stronger. Obviously this one. So I do want to give this guy a vassal. So since he's the stronger one or has a higher tax base, I basically want to transfer this guy to him. And he's willing to take it. How much money? 4 ducats. I'll take it. And after 10 years, he'll basically either annex the country or not. But basically to loosen up my diplo relations. We finally got enough money to finally upgrade Tility to a town. And I kind of want to do this in order to make some cloth, because we have a silk province that can make us a lot of money. I gotta get rid of this guy. This one right here, it annoys me. Release him as a vassal. Once he's released, I'm gonna do my parliament, right? So monopolize land routes, and then I'm gonna get a CB on you. Yep, and now we are going to war. And get all my dudes, gather them up on the fort, and then we're gonna march on into their capital. Nice. Glory Seeker trait. Ooh. Now this is an age 2 unit. Oh, not unit, event. And I didn't even read the age 2 events yet. I've only read the age 1 events. And I really should have read it, because there's this event, right, that we lose 7 stability, but all in these areas for 20 years we get maximum control. And like all these places get maximum controls and gravel rolls within these areas. That is incredible. That is incredible. So our control is disgusting. We have conquered the fort, and so we can peace out with them. It also looks like the Jaharians had a revolt, and they lost all of their vassals. The Black Death is at our doorstep, and there's nothing we could do right now. And I do want to at least let it spread within my country just a bit more. We get the Austrian movement right now, which is pretty good food consumption to do that. But yeah, it is in our country. It's just there. We got a CB on Arats as the Black Death is beginning to wane on our country, but it's through Arats that we can declare war on. And I generally kind of want to do this right now, even though we're stronger, so much stronger than them, right? But I want to do this right now since they have no allies. They just finished, like, got rid of a little dude, right? This little Armenian dude, and I'm gonna give it this actual area to Armenia, because right now we are just currently lacking in our area, as we're also getting a CB on the Aryan Horde right now, which is not bad whatsoever. And honestly, I could just leave this to my my vassals. Well, I'm cutting this guy up as well after handing it to my vassal, which is crazy. We're just gonna be stuck on these forts for years, so oh well. They capitulated, and which is really good. And I'm just gonna hand this all to Armenia. Transfer all to them, nice and easy. It's your problem, not mine. And yep, there you go. Now I'm gonna improve some relations because they're not there yet to be in a coalition. No one's at 50, but we're getting close. Getting close. I went ahead and to provoke the rebels, and thankfully I did. No one else is wanting to get involved, and I might as well just go ahead and crush them while I'm at it. Yeah, I was looking at people I was trying to improve with, and they are currently just killing their neighbors. So I was like, you know, why do I need to improve with everybody if I just got to improve with the people that are bigger, right? And that are currently pressing their claims on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and declare some more war. Obviously, I shouldn't, but who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? I fully stack wiped their army, which is pretty good. Now we just gotta get down this one fort. My subjects are currently on it right now, which I don't mind whatsoever. We just have to go back and fully squish it. Fully squish it. The Ilkhanate has been being weakened over and over. The members have reduced drastically. I just hope Timur doesn't arrive as quickly. Yeah, and that is a full annex. Seems like only one person's gonna be angry with me, right? And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Our conquest has been quite huge, huge indeed. I don't mind that at all. Pushing down into the Caucasus. It's a lot of conquest and not a lot of integration. Like, we still have this not integrated yet, and we don't have enough culture capacity to at least accept it yet, just because of how this place is. There's like a lot of Armenian, the Georgian parts are fine, but like all these small little culture groups, I can't accept them all. Now I'm looking at the rest of the world. Castile's pretty much eaten Aragon. There is none left. And a sliver from Granada. That's very smart of it. The AI is actually more competent. Navarre spread into France. Ain't no way. And France is having a horrible time as usual now. Let's see. Muscovy doesn't look like it's working out anymore. The Ottomans are doing good. They're really punching into well, the other guys and get rid of them. Looks like Serbia has honestly taken a lot of... Serbia might become an empire. And gotta be on my side, we finally have the integration one parliament. I was reading more events, so nothing really happened, but we finally got it. And I am going to switch him to the integration process, so we can, even though he's not the best, it increases it by like 20%. Yeah, speed of integration, and then 20% integration in all these provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces. That's so much time. That's so much months literally freed up on our hands. I just realized we can see China as Georgia. The Kingdom of Chen. Mao, you have Ming yet? This seems to be they have their Red Turban Rebellion that's happening. In India, we can see all of India. Looks like Delhi has collapsed as well. That's crazy. We can see everything. We can see basically all the known old world, except for Indonesia. But come on, man. Indonesia, really? More research progress. I love that. And this event right here, 3 Gifts of Nicholas, where we get development growth for 10 years. That is really good. That is so good. Because, like, that means our development growth will... That's so nice. For 10 years. The solar eclipse of 1357. Get minus 20 stability. Hey, buddy. Dies. That's what I saw. That's what I literally freaking heard, man. And our burgers are making roads. Slowly but surely, they're making it, though. You know, I think it's finally time. I think it's finally time we make use of our prodigy over here. She is goaded with it, so I'm gonna grant her cabinet rights. And though we do take a legitimacy hit, none to worry, none to worry. We just need to, you know, we can get rid of one of these dudes. I don't mind. Have him go, as well as our clergy request to get for legitimacy back. And yeah, back to full 100. And we can finally replace this This sad sack, I'm gonna replace him. He can't. He's head of cabinet. I can't replace him. All right, I forgot. I'm gonna put her in there because she's also part of the crown. She's also part of the crown, and she's integrating so much more quickly. Thank you. She is the best. Yes. No, our king died. No. No, why did you die so soon? I needed you. I needed you. No. This might be very bad. I can't divorce my wife and to get more kids to at least keep our legacy going. We had another daughter. It's not even good. It's not even good. Please give me one son. Just been honestly chilling around. I haven't really done much. I've had some stuff to slightly boost my area. I built some masons so it's easier for me to make a town. It's a little bit cheaper, but at the same time, I haven't been able to conquest. But guys, I have been missing one very important thing, and that is the religious war CB that I got and or I wanted to get so long ago, and I just never have. Uh-oh. It seems like the Golden Horde has finally collapsed and just blew up. Maybe instead of spreading south, we can spread north instead. I could accept cultures and go way beyond my culture capacity, but you can already see how much we are being strained by. Obviously, I did that one thing with the clerics to at least help me integrate faster. This is so close. One more month and we finally integrate the first province that we wanted. No, but I did the worst thing imaginable. I married her to her very, very distant, very, very distant cousin. I did. I don't like this whatsoever, but I must keep the lineage alive. You know, I'm following the French, I guess, after all. So hopefully nothing really happens to the baby, making it very stupid. Hopefully. We can now vault, brothers. Finally. It's been so long. Now we must fight the war to take back the Caucasus. Finally. I wonder if they have any unique trees that gives them proximity through mountains. All right, after briefly looking, looks like that's a no. Looks like that is a no. There is not. And another sickly child. If I see one more sickly child, I'm going to do a backflip. Not really, but I could. I finally called a snod. I don't really know what this is, but I will do the event with a foreign policy that helps with... Oh, really? Integration speed and efficiency? Trust with Egypt? I mean, trust with Egypt could be really good. I'm going to do that. We finally got that Casus Belli on the Suttonians, and I think we can finally press our claims in what we can also not insulted us, the religious war, and we can invite the Egyptians. That's what I like to see. And I'm gonna go ahead and declare war. Right, leeching off my yeah, look at that army. Yeah, look at that 100 and yeah, that's a crazy amount. 70,000 is theirs, and they have 60,000 that is their subjects, which is diabolical to think of. Yeah, look at them go. Thank you so much. The beauty of subjects, though, the paradox, they don't like subjects, and they basically, you know, nerfed it into the ground to where it takes 20 years to, annex a one province minor, or people that are like Timrins here. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh wow, Ming has currently rise up, and Chen still survives. Ah yes. I know there's no food out there. Take attrition for me. Ah, yes. I'd have another sickly child. Diplomatic efficiency. Annex. That's as good. I annexed a little too quickly. No, I got the research thing and they annexed, and they weren't done annexing this dude yet. Ah, but I got them back. And they capitulated. Nice. They have capitulated. So if I can do something like that, let's see, looks like a coalition will form. Ah, sure, whatever. As much as I can. I mean, it's not 50. It's close to 50. It's not 50. Yeah, and then we truced out everybody else who'd really give a crap about it. We finally got that one event. That's why I was somewhat rushing to get this one area down in here. This area here. Annex this dude, though a little faster than I wanted because he was also annexing this little booger right here. I did it too quickly, but we get this one event and it cancels out in like 1380, so I had to do it sooner than later. But with the finance expansion, it gets a castle, prosperity. It's just prosperity in a castle. I'll take it. It's sure. It's a cheap castle. It's a cheap castle. It's an event. You know, I wanted the event. I wanted the event. I wanted something unique. I finally made my younger sister. It's a weird way to put it. Yeah, my younger sister over here. I finally made her the head of cabinet because her stats are just gorgeous. But she's probably gonna integrate faster and just make this situation a lot cleaner. And I also remember that changing basically cultures and whatnot and religion to bases on control, and I realized my control sucks, so I can't get anything if I keep doing it the wrong way. The uncle, you know, I'm not gonna explain her situation. She yeah, her situation's different. Her situation is different. And since we're Orthodox, we also have a thing called Orthodox monasteries. And I completely forgot how crucial these are because also, not only that, helps increase demand in our locations for certain things like wine, beeswax, glass, stone, and lumber inputs. And I'm finally building up the royal garden as well to get things boosted. Now, I was thinking about it. Why haven't they made it to where you can do like female-led marriages like in CK3? I forget the actual like phrasing for it. Maternal, whatever it may be, you know, that kind of marriage, right? Where you can still increase, like, let the dynasty continue, but at the same time, it would be under the woman's family name, you know. I'm also seeing the Timrid very scarily creep up into Persia. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's creeping up very, very steadily, and I'm just a little guy, you know. I'm just a little dude. You know, it's fine. We finally got over 1 million pops, which is nice as our country. It just sucks that most of our population is, you know, scattered about, right? It's just not condensed whatsoever, and it's very just very small people in this country. Not a lot of tribesmen either. But I just released this subject, declared war on it. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's in the way. Especially since I'm going to go to war after of this area and like their provinces like in their own area as well. And maybe I will get the CB of, you know, into the steppe or something. Plus, oh, we're taking attrition too because they're pagan and they have something that gives us attrition. That is absolutely diabolical. 60 people left versus 10,000. Who would win on a level 1 fort? Who will win? Our king has finally died. No. Luckily enough, we were able to keep our dynasty by doing some not some good things within the family lineage, I will say. We'll blot it out in the history books, but only we will know. Only we will know. Holy, we finally got this one province. Finally. It took genuinely like almost 2 years just to get that one location. And honestly, I'm glad I didn't annex it because going through 20 years to annex that one thing would make me lose my mind. But that fraction of pain right here, yeah, I'm willing to ignore it because jeez, it took so long just to capture this one mountain fort. Like that is crazy. We also have a CB on this guy, which we'll call in these two. We can fight them, but I do want to wait a couple of months to get more levies back at least. I can get involved in their war, but let's see if I do get involved, how many people are in it as well? Seeing it's They do have a lot of allies, so I think I want to get involved in this guy's war. Okay, some of them have peaced out. Some of these guys have peaced out. The guys that are fighting against are like his allies. But I just want to take more of his stuff. I don't know how much war score we got, but I can take a couple, 3 locations. It is a lot of aggressive expansion. That is, I'm already brinking on a somewhat of a coalition, though. Taking 3 provinces. I mean, I can live without war reps. Do this and leave. There you go. That's better. That's better. No, we waited just a bit before we could declare war again, and I'm glad we did, because now we're in a perfect time to fight this dude over here. Now, he does have an alliance with Major. Major has increased just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit more. That's exactly what I wanted. But I am quite ready to fight them. My coalition has gone down just a bit. But since these guys are in a different region, and most likely a different religion and culture, I don't think they'll care that much, these guys down here, if I attack the guys up here. So I'm going to go ahead and snack on them before Kiev gets here, or any other Russian, whatever this is, gets here. It looks like Austria has a lot of problems. Bohemia has just been gobbling up the HRE. I mean, the AI is just going crazy. And, I'm going to crush them. I'm going to crush them, right? Go ahead and gather up our dudes. Gather up our dudes. We're still integrating these these provinces in the beginning. It's taking a bit. And would you look at that? We finally have banking. Finally. It took a long time for it to arrive, but we finally got it, which is a blessing. We can research stuff that we want to research now. And I have my guys down here in the midst of the war, because we're gonna have some Kurdish patriots pop off. I have no forts down here because I deleted them after we conquered, just in case we get a revolt. And hindsight is 2020. And thankfully I thought about that, and we're obviously scrapping away. Yep, here they go. It's just a small guy right here. We're just gonna head ahead and take it. Now, I just got this crazy pop-up event as I was fighting these guys down here. And this is actually crazy development growth as well in Nizhly, our town over here, which is really, it's somewhat far away, but it's a good province, right? This province right here that's stuck with livestock lagoon, like it's gonna be like a little bread basket, if you want to say. But this is really good. This is really good. I think we get these events all the time due to us being isolated. I'm not for certain, but I generally do think it's like a unique Georgian event to catch everyone up, but where you just get super development in all your areas, right? So far, it's the same thing that happened again. She had 2 sons, right? But it only seems to be one. Only girls. Only girls. They capitulated. That's interesting. They capitulated. Well, guess what? I don't just want you. I want what your ally has as well. Timur is still alive. Brother is still alive. He's just having a little noble revolt. Interesting. Okay, so he's somewhat getting halted by his poor management of his crazy spread. What is this freak? Oh, all through this area, this guy is going crazy. There you go. And his ally capitulated as well. Would be angry. Not a lot. Well, I say that, but not a lot. But you know, no one who can actually touch us, because obviously this is too far away, as well as I don't care. Relax and keep the Ottomans happy so they don't turn their heads towards me. They're domineering. Hey brother, leave me alone. Don't worry, man. I got Big Papa Egypt over here. Finally got our first not our first, our other government reform. And oh man, it took a while. I will not lie, it took a while just for us to get this one reform. I'm gonna have to do royal decree just for the extra crown power. It will help. Can I just get an embassy? Yeah, get an embassy and these 2 big powers. Because what embassies do, it gives you diplomatic capacity and a fog of war removal, which is nice. So I'm gonna play nice to them. I'm gonna play nice to them, even though they're both Sunni countries and I know they don't like each other. Hey man, I'm good if you're good. I know what I want. I know what I want, and that's a couple areas, right? So I want the Caucasus, and then all of Persia, and then basically I was gonna go for this area, but now I'm gonna go for this area instead. You can have the Crescent, man. You can have the Crescent. I'm not worried about it. You could have it. Timurid's gotten massive. Hungary's gotten massive, and we captured that. Sue for peace with him. Annex him. I have no idea if he has vassals. I don't think he has vassals, but I'm gonna get rid of him and annex this dude. This area, and I'm gonna just disband my army. I'm just gonna disband them. Bye bye. Now we do have tribesmen now, which I think is pretty nice. Obviously, we get more communalism push. I generally don't mind that at all. And we'll just get our legitimacy back. That's one of the best features. I can actually do stuff and have more flexibility around all of it, right? And it's amazing. Now our small little kingdom has gotten bigger than what we've wanted, which is the Caucasus. We want the Pontic as well as Persia and Khorasan. But you know, Timurid is still alive. This man's 61, and he's still struggling to push into Persia itself. And he's in a couple wars with the Timurid, that's him itself, and the minor tribe of Ural, and then we have the Takar horde against Timmy's horde, right? So what do we have? What is this? This is a bank. Bank of... We do have a bank in our country. How do the banks get here? How does we have a bank? What else? We have no pot-based countries. It's good. Military-based countries. What was the Timurids? But you know, oh well. We only have one subject left, and I could start annexing him. Yeah, it's just like I just like having his military by my side, obviously, because I can't project control down there. Urbanizing, one town at a time, one town. And what else I can do? I can artificially increase goods cost by making more buildings. I should do that instead. And now, for too long, we shall fight. And if the Egyptians want to get in, they should. Thank you, Egyptians. Thank you so much. They're gonna do their part. And I have 20,000 levies. I haven't looked at my levy count in a while. I just been massively urbanizing and trying to build profit out of this sorry sack of a control region in this area, right? Like I'm approximating, but like it's not aiding the proximity, you know? Hopefully my nudge is not the Timurids coming knocking at my door pretty shortly. That's why I'm trying to really push in here and try to make sure I can get the border of, well, the Caucasus, and then I can look towards Persia, right? I was thinking about the Crescent. Hey man, I'm good. I don't want to fight Egypt or anything down here anymore, and I want to focus up here and you know, maybe get like a little border with Persia down here, but you know, I'm not really that into it. But the Jareds has to go as well, so might as well get into the fun of it and just try to make this go by a lot quicker. Yep. The Ilkhanate has definitely increased down to 30 members. I know in the beginning it had like a lot more than 30. We are losing food. I'm gonna break this in half, and you are gonna be put to army logistics. Hopefully you can transfer. Never mind. Nope. Sorry. Never mind. I should have forgot that the AI is not the best with that. I went ahead and disbanded these troops, my levies, because I just don't want my population to die. Like, I already lost like maybe 2,000 of my own, and I just didn't want to lose it. Like, Egypt is, you know, I'm sucking off the nip of Egypt, but I don't mind that. I can just go back to next war with them. I'll just do a religious war CB on Trebizond. Yeah, I'll take Trebizond. And then I can also, yeah, because the market's here as well. I can steal the market. Yeah, baby. I'll take that too. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. They finally capitulated, which is good. Nice. I keep on saying which is good. I gotta stop doing that. You notice when you get in the moment and you just keep on saying words over and over again, it's like holy moly, I sound like a broken record. But we finally get this, and then let's see. I want all of this as well, and that, yeah, in this area too. What is this? It's a lot of aggressive expansion, but I think this is good, especially since the other countries that basically don't exist, which I do like. I also try to get war reps, which is nice, and a little bit of cash money. It's nothing. I'll take the war reps still. I'll take the war reps still, and I'll peace out with this. Oh, finally. And think about having it all. Timrid. This sucker's 73 years old. This sucker's 73. Oh my. Guy just does not die. He doesn't die. Finally integrated some more land. That's part about this too. We can finally threaten war and get minus reduction. So we're gonna basically call him in. Call him in. Threaten war them, and I do have to wait for I'm gonna actually crank this Diplo to the maximum just so I can get another diplomat, so I can basically bring in Egypt, because they can't tell me no. They can't tell me no. And you, sir, I am going to use favors to call you in. I just want 2 locations. I just want 2 locations from it, and this will probably be our last war. This will probably be our last war when we fight these dudes. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. This Georgia campaign was extremely fun. And I probably should bring down the Diplo spending as we speak. As we speak, the Egyptians are just moseying their own way and taking out the Kyrmenids, the Kersianids, the Eretinids, all the Ids people. And the Timurs look to make us a subject. Hey man, you don't have to do this. Remember, you don't have to do this. You still have all of these other people to fight. It's this Timur horde. This Timur horde is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And they also have Far East Taiwan. Okay, so Ming has made a colony. Nice. And Japan blew up. Japan blew up. Okay. Siege them. What? Really? Is this fort really in disarray? Are we really just gonna siege it just like that? We got Trebizond, even though there's a fort here. Oh, they don't have the city walls up. They closed their city walls here. They closed the city walls out in Trebizond, and there was no fortification. They closed their city walls. They're fools. Fools that they are. The crazy thing about this area, the worst part about it, is because the mountains in the winters are so harsh, you can get literally most of your armory wiped out just due to attrition because of the winter, which is absolutely crazy. We have our 2 locations that we want, Trebizond and this area as well, just because, well, I want it, and 2, it's not, we could take so much money from them, so much. Yep, that sounds like a good peace deal to me. Nice. And we basically took everything back. We took our market back. We took it back. They basically fractured, as well as we stole a whole bunch of maps. Now, we did not know before. So we see more of the world, which we already knew about. Which is crazy to think about. The Eretinids knew about the... I think it was down in here in Egypt. But now we have a good section of the Caucasus. We have majority of it, really. We just got to annex Armenia, and then we could basically place most of our claims to the... Honestly, we're not getting down here anytime soon. Egypt is still looking at us in a lightful gaze. I'm gonna obviously improve with them and improve with the Ottomans as well, because, you know, they're scary. And two, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't like these the mountain passes border gore, but it's completely fine. We can work on it later. So this is my Georgia run. It's honestly, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. I like it. So if you select the video, make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. And catch my other videos out. If you want to see more of this, I don't know. Tell me in the comments. Let me know down below. It's gonna be a pain to edit through, all 5 hours ish. I should start earlier in the morning, but you can't really do much about it whenever you when you're lazy. So working on that, getting that out of my system. But continuing on, this is my Georgia run. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.